Hey guys, Sam from Aaron's Outdoor, and in today's video I'm going to be fishing with a tiny little 2-inch Keitech Easy Shiner swim bait, which I've never even used before. I love Keitech Easy Shiners. I love the 3-inch, the 3.5 inch, the 4-inch. Those have all caught me a ton of fish before, but I've never used this tiny little 2-inch size, so I decided what better place to fish with it than a creek, and that's exactly what John from Creek Fishing Adventures did a few weeks back. He posted a video with a little 2-inch Easy Shiner, and he caught a bunch of fish on it, and like, I had that lure, I've been wanting to fish with it, still hadn't used it. And that video he made definitely made me want to fish with it a little bit more. So I'm just going to be doing a little kayak fishing today, and I haven't even taken my kayak out in probably a month. Like, I don't know why I haven't been taking my kayak out, but I'm taking out in this little creek today. There's a dam like a little ways down the creek that blocks the water back, so it gets fairly deep at some places, so it's better to have the kayak, I think, anyway. So anyway, I'm going to get fishing now. This creek has a bunch of sunfish and a few bass. I'd love to catch a bass today, but I think we'll definitely be able to catch some sunfish. But anyway, let's get fishing. All right, y'all, I actually see a bass right now. He's about that big though, so it's definitely not big enough to eat this, but look how good the action is on even this tiny little 2-inch Keitech swim bait. Has amazing tail kicking action, just like the bigger Keitech swim baits. I wasn't sure if it would have that great of an action at such a small size, but that looks really good. I mean, that should totally catch us some fish today. Oh, no. That was my first cast over there, and a fish totally bit it. He bit the tail right off. There we go, got one. I thought it was stuck on a root, but one got it. It's probably the same one that hit it a second ago. And this is not a surprise at all, a little red breast. So there we go, that was literally like my third cast over here. All right, well, I've got my underwater release camera with me today, so might as well do an underwater release. See this little guy go. There he goes. Got him. There's a fish. Another little red breast. This one's smaller. So I've been getting a pretty good amount of hits. Most of the fish have just been really small, so I think they had trouble getting this little swim bait in their mouths. But that guy got it way down there, and it's another little red breast, so I'll take him. That's probably most of what we'll catch today, but I'd love to run into a little bass. All right, y'all, my camera just turned off. As soon as it turned off, I caught another fish. And it's just another red breast, but this is probably the best one of the day. Hopefully my camera will start working again. It might have just overheated. I didn't see what it said. There's a fish. Another red breast, it looks like. I actually caught another one. Oh. No, he's hooked in the mouth. It's just wrapped around his fin. It always looks weird when it does that. Yeah, see there, he's hooked in the mouth. But actually, I caught another one off camera that I didn't even show. Just because my GoPro died, and I know I'm going to catch a bunch of them anyway, so. Not a bad little red breast. Another one. About the same size as we've been catching. Oh! Oh! Was that a bass? I think that might have been a bass. Dang it. It was a terrible recast. You're kidding me, dude. This is definitely not the fish that just bit it. I don't know if that was a bass. I'll slow the footage down and I'll be able to tell. Y'all can probably already know better than I do at this moment right now, but man, I think that might have been a bass. This is definitely not the fish that hit it. The fish was definitely bigger. It might have just been a big red breast, but man, that's annoying. I would have much rather caught whatever that was than this little dude. Got one. Ooh, this guy was running with it. A red breast. Man, I don't know. It was hard to tell. It's hard to tell if that was a bass a second ago or not. But we are on some red breast, and this is the deepest little part of this creek. And there's pretty much always fish stacked up in here. And this is where I've caught the biggest bass I've ever caught in this creek. It was about 1.5 pounds. but that was like 4 years ago. Since then, the bass fishing has definitely not been the best, but you can pretty much always come here and catch redbreast. I'll take another redbreast, but I really hope I can hook into another bass, or at least a bass. I don't even know that was a bass earlier, but hopefully we can get one. Oh my gosh, immediately. It's gotta be a redbreast. Bass usually don't hit it that quick. Are you kidding me? Like, I was still talking, as soon as it hit the water over there, this guy got it. Well, yeah, sometimes it might just be hard to catch the bass even if they're in here, because these redbreasts are so dang aggressive. But I'll take another one. Well, at least it's some non-stop action, even if I'm just catching the same type of fish over and over. And wow, this creek is like blocked off right here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get past that, at least not in the kayak. There's a fish. Finally got one. It's been a while since I've caught one, and this is a good one. I have had a ton of bites, quite a few little swim baits that I got the tail bit off of, just from a bunch of little fish, and finally got a bigger one to bite it. And this might be the best redbreast of the day. Well, there we go. Another redbreast. This one's a pretty chunky one. Definitely a better one for this creek. Let him go. Ooh, got something. It's just a sunfish, dude. He was putting up a fight, pulling a little drag there. Made me think it could have been a bass. Well, it looked like it was gonna rain here in a second, but then the sun just came back out, so maybe not. Anyway, another redbreast. Surprise, surprise. There's a fish. Ooh, that's a good redbreast. There's a better one. I now have 2 swim baits left, including the one on here. So they've really been tearing the tails off of these things. Just some small ones. I mean, I've gotten so many hits today, you know. They're just mainly pretty small, so I don't catch them. But these 2-inch Easy Shiners sure are working pretty well. Gonna be another sunfish. Man, it's crazy. I mean, this creek, I used to catch a decent amount of bass in this creek, but lately it's really just only been sunfish, which kind of stinks. Like, I don't mind catching sunfish, but when it's all you catch, it's kind of annoying. But oh well. Oh. Might need to get out of the water. Well, I just got off the water because of that thunder, and I actually just saw a lightning strike right over there when I started filming, but that was not a terrible day of fishing. I mean, I caught a lot of fish. It was pretty fun, but all I caught was redbreast sunfish. And it's thundering pretty loud now. But yeah, that's the main reason I don't fish this creek more often. It's, you know, very conveniently located, you know, pretty close to my house. But pretty much all I catch here is redbreast sunfish. I can't believe I didn't catch like a single bluegill or a single green sunfish or a single bass. I mean, every single one was a redbreast. You know, you never really know what's gonna happen when you go fishing. So these Easy Shiners definitely worked really well. The 2-inch works just as well as all the other sizes I've used. And if you want to try out some Keitech Easy Shiners, I'll have a link for them down below in the description of this video. It's gonna be an Amazon link, and on Amazon, I think they have like a ton of different colors and a ton of different sizes. The exact one I was using today was the 2-inch in the Sight Flash color, so if you want to pick that one up, you could. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.